Hey, it's Bortone, your online video consultant, and each year Vidyard puts out an excellent report about trends, video trends, and I wanted to share some insights and highlights from Vidyard's top 5 B2B video trends for 2021. I love sharing that stuff because the stuff is excellent and they really get their head around all this video stuff and help make sense of it for business. So I will share their first paragraph here. Welcome to the digital first business world, which I've been calling video first, where video trends will rule the day. It's no secret that we've been on this trajectory for the past 2 decades, but wow, did 2020 ever accelerate things, obviously because of social distancing and the pandemic and the explosion of Zoom and online meetings and things like that. So let's see what they have in store for trends. As they say here, why will video trends rule the 2021 digital first world? Well, why will 2021 be a massive year for video? Not because we all want to be on more Zoom calls, but because social media expectations and preferences have changed, and video is the new platform to connect, educate, and create trusted relationships at a time when it matters more than most. So I've been talking about this for quite a while, especially the last year. Again, video is the platform to connect, educate, and create trusted relationships at a time when it matters more than ever. So again, these days people expect online self-service. They're doing a lot of research and shopping and sort of pre-buying online, and they're also seeking out authentic, helpful, and trustworthy content. So as Vidyard says here, engagement is no longer just a buzzword, it's a battleground. So once again, I'll quote them here. In this world, video is no longer just a nice to have or a tool simply used for live calls and social media posts. Video in all its various forms becomes a primary way to deliver key messages, share impactful stories, build authentic relationships, and win the battle for engagement. Again, if you've followed me for any length of time, you've heard me say this, and this just sort of underscores where we're going. So their trend number 1 is video in sales explodes, which should really be no surprise. Again, there's been a lot of use with video in sales, but as it says here, in 2020, we saw the use of one-to-one video creation increase by 471%. So this is really important, and I've been singing from the songbook for a while, talking about one-to-one video, personal video outreach. You can call it video email if you want, you can call it video sales, but it's basically using video to connect one-on-one personally with your clients and prospects. So look at this lovely blurb here from Forrester. B2B sellers will become experts at creating and engaging with video. As buyer preferences collide with pandemic-related realities, 40% of B2B reps told us in a recent survey that they plan to modify their tactics to adapt to remote selling activities. Traditionally limited to email, phone calls, and screen sharing, sellers will look for more dynamic ways to earn buyers' attention. And that again comes back to video. So how can you take advantage of this? Again, up your prospecting game with proven video templates. Again, you can use video and video email. You may not have a sales team. They say get the rest of the sales team on board. That's kind of obvious. And reduce your dependency on the live meeting. In other words, could this Zoom meeting have been a Vidyard personal video or a Loom video? So again, all the activities that used to require live meetings or written content can now be done asynchronously by recording videos that can then be revisited on demand whenever needed. You can share content and messaging with every stakeholder on their own schedule. So that's a biggie. I'm not going to go through the case studies here, but I will put a link to this report in case you want to dig deeper and look at how some of these organizations are using that video to connect and engage more personally. Another trend is that user-generated asynchronous video becomes the norm. Again, the rise in video sales is the canary in the coal mine for the use of video more broadly in the business world. Again, years ago, sellers started embracing video conferencing tools to connect with remote customers, and today they've gone business-wide for both external and internal communication. So we're all using Zoom, we're all more comfortable with online video in terms of webcams and basic video tools and things like that. So they say that the use of asynchronous video will grow rapidly in 2021 as more people adopt both free and premium tools to change the way they share information in a digital-first world. Once again, I go right back to video outreach and video email. So again, if you want to take advantage of this particular trend, you got to get comfortable being on camera. Well, who's been saying that for the last 10 years? Anyway, so again, if you're heading into a virtual meeting or looking to network at a virtual event, turning on that camera can make a big difference. You can't always hide behind the screen. At some point, you've got to get out in front of the camera. This also points out that everyone's feeling the Zoom fatigue from back-to-back virtual meetings, but with asynchronous video, instead of scheduling a video call, you can use the screen recorder to pre-record your thoughts so the recipients can watch it on their schedule. So this is an amazing time-saving hack for those big presentations and those way too long emails. Try using a tool like Vidyard to record short webcam or screen share videos to show, not tell. Much, much more powerful to show than tell. Create more content with what you have. Again, I talk about this all the time. Repurpose, 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 right? So marketing materials don't necessarily have to be created in a studio with a huge budget. With a tripod or ring light and a good quality phone camera, you can start creating helpful videos that your customers can enjoy anytime, anywhere. Put those frequently asked questions on video. Put those important things that your customers and clients need to know on video. So this again goes through a few case studies here, which you are welcome to look at later on. For now, video number 3, marketers embrace on-demand show and tell content, right? 83% of businesses believe that video is a form of content that's becoming more important to their organization. So it's not so much, or Vidyard says here that it's not so much that we have shorter attention spans, it's that we just lack tolerance for online content that isn't helpful, engaging, or a valuable use of their time. So respect your viewers' time. It's not so much that there's a short attention span, it's just that there's very little patience for fluff and stuff that they don't need. So think about that. If you don't have that level of impact up front, your sales team may never get a shot at creating that human connection. How to take advantage of video trend number 3. Don't let the fear of video production hold you back, right? Video is a core part of content marketing and inbound marketing. This has resulted in exponential growth in the number of videos being created to answer key questions, address important topics, and share expert advice. Not every video needs to be expensive or highly produced. So again, content over quality. Share valuable information via video and don't worry too much about the production value at this point. Another way they say you can take advantage of this trend is to give social media audiences what they want, which is more video. The use of video content on social media will continue to rise while the formats and styles will continue to expand. Everything from short form videos on Instagram and TikTok to longer form educational videos on Facebook and LinkedIn are growing in popularity. Short videos on social media can be a slam dunk for engagement. So remember that, and remember to share that stuff, and don't be afraid to share it, whether it's short form content or longer form content. Another way to dig in here is to dig deeper into messaging. Explainer videos shouldn't be the first and last stop. Dive deeper into video and brainstorm exactly which types of videos customers in your niche want to see, right? One great example of that audiences love are testimonials, where you can showcase stories of real customers and explain how and why your product helped them. Moving right along to trend number 4. Virtual events and live video experiences go mainstream. This may be painfully obvious to you, but because we are still in a social distanced world, virtual events and live streaming content have become powerful ways to engage audiences in a shared experience. In the absence of live in-person events, many businesses have started to figure this out, obviously. So even when live in-person events do return, the use of virtual events and live streaming will continue to grow in 2021 because virtual and video events are effective and cost efficient and much easier to pull off than most marketers previously thought. So there are a lot of cool platforms out there for doing events, not just Zoom. Many new tools have emerged as virtual event and live streaming tools for the masses, like Zoom, Hey Summit, Hopin, Big Marker, StreamYard, Attendify. Another one that I like is AirMeet. So remember, 57% of marketers use live video within their strategies, so it's no surprise that virtual and live stream events are taking off so well. Again, in the absence of live events, we have to use video as a fallback. How can you take advantage of this trend? Well, host a virtual event that delivers real value, right? Of course, virtual events have grown due to the pandemic, but 53% of virtual event consumers said they plan to attend both virtual and in-person events in the future, even when it's safe to gather in person again. That means virtual events are here to stay. You can also use social media to stream live events. You don't necessarily have to have a big fancy platform. The ability to live stream through Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube has changed the need for in-person marketing activations. And in 2020, over a third of marketers used Facebook's live streaming options, creating in-the-moment videos that allow viewers to react in real time. Instagram was the second most popular option, with 13% creating live videos for that platform. Again, this trend is only going to grow even when we are post-pandemic. You can also leverage recording sessions as on-demand content. So again, this goes back to what I talk about with repurposing. Your video is not a one and done. Your video can be reused, repurposed, rerun, recycled. Get it out there, give audiences an opportunity to see it. And again, like they say here, these recorded events are gifts that keep on giving, since you can use the recordings as on-demand content after the actual live event or video is over. All right, the fifth and final trend is that video goes from tactical to strategic. Video is becoming an imperative part of business strategies, and the experience surrounding video content matters more than ever. It's no longer just about basic Zoom calls or uploads to YouTube. Okay, that bears repeating. It's no longer about basic Zoom calls or uploads to YouTube. Video is now a cross-functional tool that's part of company-wide strategies. Sales reps are using it, marketers are creating more videos than ever before, and employees are creating user-generated video content. So, again, leveraging video within your business may now include produced video content, personalized video emails and screen recordings. I love that. User-generated content, virtual events, live streaming, and even internal communications and employee onboarding. So this stuff, the pandemic has accelerated the use of video, and it has made the need for video even more important. So you can take advantage of this trend by using video company-wide, not just in marketing. Again, it depends how big your business is, but you can use it for onboarding, you can use it for video outreach and video email, you can use it for events, company-wide meetings, etc. So get out there, create that video. Now is the best time, as they say here. Get trendy and start creating. Vidyard is an awesome resource for this. They have a free video email tool. Their stuff is excellent. And if you want to look at this report, or if you want more information about Vidyard, just go to vidyard.com. These guys are the best. They really tackle these trends really well. And again, I'll go back to the top here so you can see all these trends really quickly. In summary here, and we talked about video. Trend number 1, video in sales explodes. Trend number 2, user-generated asynchronous video becomes the norm. Video trend number 3, marketers embrace on-demand show and tell content. Trend number 4, virtual events and live video experiences go mainstream. And trend number 5, video tech goes from tactical to strategic. I hope this has been helpful. I know that I have been sort of preaching to the choir and singing from this songbook for a while, but this just underscores the need to really get video savvy and make it an important part of your business, or what I like to say, take on a video first mentality. If you need anything on my end, you can email me at vip@bortone.com or visit